The book of Revelation unveils a dramatic climax to history, the final battle between good and evil, culminating in Jesus Christ's victorious return. This event marks the ultimate triumph of God's kingdom and the establishment of his perfect reign. Revelation vividly portrays the intense spiritual warfare that precedes this momentous occasion, a cosmic struggle between Jesus Christ and the forces of darkness. This final battle is not a physical war, but a spiritual conflict with tangible consequences. It is the culmination of the ongoing battle for souls, a battle that has raged since the fall of mankind. This final showdown is not merely a spectacle, it is a testament to God's unwavering faithfulness to his promises. The certainty of Christ's return and his ultimate victory provides believers with unwavering hope and resolve in the face of trials. Revelation 19 depicts Jesus Christ returning as a conquering warrior, riding a white horse, a symbol of purity and victory. He is called faithful and true. His eyes blaze with fire, and he wears many crowns, signifying his absolute authority and sovereignty. This image of Christ reveals his divine power and his righteous judgment. From his mouth comes a sharp sword, a symbol of his word, which has the power to both judge and save. This sword represents his authority to execute judgment upon the wicked and to defend his people. He will strike down the nations with it and rule them with an iron scepter. His robe is dipped in blood, not his own, but that of his enemies, signifying the decisive victory he wins on behalf of his people. Jesus' authority in this final battle is rooted in his identity as the Son of God, the rightful heir to all creation. Jesus' final battle is driven by a commitment to justice and righteousness. He comes to judge the living and the dead, to separate the sheep from the goats, to reward the faithful and punish the wicked. This judgment is not an act of cruelty, but a necessary response to the pervasive sin and rebellion that has infected God's creation. He is not a passive king who tolerates evil. He is a righteous ruler who upholds justice and defends the innocent. His victory over the forces of darkness ushers in a new era of peace and righteousness, where sin and suffering will be no more. Revelation's portrayal of Jesus' final battle serves as a powerful reminder to all people. It underscores the reality of sin and its consequences, the inevitability of judgment, and the hope of redemption through faith in Jesus Christ. His victory is not just over his enemies, it is a victory over sin and death itself. The final battle, while terrifying for those who oppose God, offers immense hope for believers. It is a reminder that God is faithful to his promises and that he will ultimately triumph over evil. For those who have placed their trust in Jesus Christ, the final battle is not something to be feared, but anticipated. This hope empowers believers to live courageously in the present, knowing that their ultimate allegiance is to a coming king. This knowledge should inspire faithfulness, obedience, and a passion for sharing the gospel even in the face of opposition. For those who have rejected Christ, the final battle serves as a stark warning. The time for repentance is now, before the final judgment arrives. Following the final battle, Revelation depicts the establishment of a new heaven and a new earth, where God's presence dwells eternally with his people. This is the ultimate victory of Jesus Christ, the culmination of his redemptive work. In this new creation, there will be no more death, mourning, crying, or pain, for the old order of things will have passed away. This victory is not just for Jesus, it is for all who have placed their faith in him. They will reign with him forever as co-heirs of his eternal kingdom. The final battle in Revelation is not just a story. It is a prophecy, a promise, and a warning. It reminds us that Jesus Christ is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and that he alone is worthy of our worship and allegiance.